How's everyone doing? What's up, everyone? We're just getting started here. I'm gonna let the music finish first, and then we'll get started. Everything seems to be working. We got some jets coming in here. Got some jets landing. Today we're flying British Airways Speedbird. We are Speedbird 329 today. We got all the crew here. They're checking out the plane. We're doing well. Let's go to flying here. There we go. So yeah, let's get started. We got a little bit to do here, so let's get everything going here. They got the tape and everything going. Look at that. Alright, let's get in here. Let's get into the seat. Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's oh, I legit can't see shit. Let's just start up the GPU here. The external power. And then we could get the battery switches on here. Get all that going. And we are charging. Let's get that. Today we are going from Edinburgh to London. Oh, shoot. You guys can't hear anything. There we go. Yeah, it should be a good time. Let everything start up here. We are in the Fenix A320 again. Let's go to the overhead panel. Let's get the nav lights going to 1. Let's get strobe to auto. We could get our... Oh, shoot. Why isn't this working? Okay. That on. Got the nav and logo lights. Let's get emergency exit signs on. Let's get the nav going here. This to captain. Let's do the CVR test. Ground control on. Cruise supply on. Let's do our engine 1 fire test, engine 2 fire test, and the APU. Good, good, good. I do not know how cold it is here. It is 8 degrees Celsius. Let's get some heat going. It is cold out. I don't know if... Oh, it's hot. Okay. Wait, what? Is that in Fahrenheit? Yeah, that's in Fahrenheit. It's 92 degrees Fahrenheit in here? What the hell? Okay, let's turn that to cold. Apparently it's freaking 92 degrees in here. Jesus. Okay. Let's get air conditioning going here. I think that's it. I think that's the air conditioning, right? No. How do I get air conditioning going here? I think that's in here. Let's go to the ATSU. Let's go to the AOC menu. Let's go to flight init. Let's get all this going here. Let's request that. And then we go to maintenance, I believe, ground services. Let's do the ground air. Let's turn that on. There we go. That should be good. Let's do ATSU again. AOC menu. receive messages. We got a load sheet here. Accept that, and then we could leave this on ATC request. Let's turn on our, what was it? PA, there we go, let's turn that up, and then we have, some frequencies here that we need to get going in. We need, I'm all over the place here. We need our ATIS. ATIS is 131.355, so let's get that going. 131.355. One three one three five five. Let's get going.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor. Edinburgh Airport. Information, Victor. 1750 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 24. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. View at 2700 feet. Scattered at 3300 feet. Temperature 8. Dew point 7. QNH 1007. Transition level 80. Pavement marking work ongoing. Expect minor delays near the military ramp. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read bed all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
Okay. All good there. And then that's 1007 for the thing, so let's do that. 1007. And then let's get our pre-departure clearance. We are gate 1A. We are Victor. And we are at EGPH. EGPH. Oh, okay, I guess we can't do that. Okay, let's turn the ground services off. We'll turn, we'll do this in a second. Hold up. Let me just turn that off and then turn it back on again. Alright. We can, get some ground services here. We want to mass imbalance. We want to load the aircraft. Boarding and refueling. And refueling truck is on its way. Sick. While we're refueling, let's get our thing. So, EGPH. And let's send that over. We can turn some lights on here. We need lights. I like lights. There we go. It is dark, so do that. Hopefully we get a thing back here. I'm hoping we do. If not, then we'll go to clearance and we'll do it ourselves. So, clearance. Do we do it on ground? I think we're gonna do it on ground. I don't think they have a clearance. here. Okay. We got 2. This number is going up, right? Yeah, okay. We need to open 1. We need to open these. Hopefully we get a clearance. If not, then we're gonna have to go to ground. I don't know if that worked. Because typically we would have gotten a thing back here. So let's try it ourselves here. 121,980. I just don't know which one because let's do that. Speedbird 329 requesting clearance to London.
Speedbird 329er, cleared to London Heathrow via Golsa 1, Charlie departure, then as filed. Climb altitude 37,000 feet. Expect runway 24 for departure.
Clear to London Heathrow via Gosta 1C departure, then as filed. Climb altitude, flight level 370 feet. Expect runway 24 departure. Speedbird 329. Okay. We need to put this in BAW 329. Cost index today is going to be 40. And cruise altitude is 370. Get the winds imported here. Are we still refueling? No. Oh, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep
We did get a thing. Okay, cool.
the seat in front of you. These include
Departure.
laptops, handbags, duty-free.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Okay, so it just took a little bit.
If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a
Departure on 121.0. Okay. So that's what I wanted. 205.
Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers.
Departure squawk 5235.
This is a no smoking service.
5235. We'll do above. We'll do standby for right now. Turn this on. Let's return that. Runway 24. Wilco. And we'll close that out. Okay. Cool deal, cool deal. That did work. I'm happy about that. I think everyone's boarding here. Yeah. The stairs are getting more and more off. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I just fell through them. So I'll just hop back in. Alright. We need to double check our controls here, because, okay. Alright, cool. Need that. Alright. Data link. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go to departure. We're doing the 24. This one. And there are no transition. Let's insert that. Alright. EGLL. We're doing an arrival. Actually, let's put this into our secondary. Let's copy the active. EGLL. Let's do arrival. We're doing the ILS for runway 27 left. The hell did I just do? I think this is it. Yeah. Via approach is gonna be BNN. We don't have a trans here, so let's insert that. Let's see how that looks, because I'm missing a few things here. Let's go to plan. Stop doing that. Constraints. And we could go down on this. That honestly looks pretty good. Okay. Do that. I need to recall that message because I need some more information from it. Maintain 6,000. So we will go to 6,000 here. Let's close that out. I think they gave me a good frequency. That's not a ground frequency. Okay. Yeah, no it is. Okay, cool. They gave me a good frequency. What's 121 point? Okay, that is an actual departure frequency. Let's change that to ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first.
And we can turn the APU on here.
These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
I just want to change something here. Let's do graphics. I guess that helps just a little bit with that. Not really. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what helps with that. save that. Maybe that will help. That definitely didn't help. Holy shit, I think it is this. Turn it off. That didn't help either. Okay. I don't know what helps with that. I don't know what to change. But let's save all of that. I don't know. APU's on. We could start the APU bleed. That's all good. Let's just double check everything here. Good, 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 good. Emergency exit lights on. Let's turn on no smoking. And we are good here. APU is started. We got some air here, which should be cooling down here. 57. Cool deal. People should be boarding here in a minute. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's go to external. Oh, okay. Passenger bus is coming. Sick. Thanks. Alright, we're just waiting here. Waiting for everyone to come. Oh, I'm glitching through. Oh, we got a small bus. You guys came on the small bus. Okay. That's always good. We got a nice plane for you guys to sit in. Nice and small. It's kind of weird how small it is. Like you think it's, I don't know. Definitely a nice plane. It's just so much smaller than the A350 that we were flying for a little bit there. Hello, guy. Yeah, there's about probably 700 of those buses. Where is a DLSS? Graphics? I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. We'll get there. I do got the map. It is full night. So not really what I wanted, but that's fine too. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. 17. There's about 100 minibuses that are coming.
Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain.
Too low terrain.
Too low. Terrain. Slide slow.
How's the air conditioning going? Oh, well, now it's too high. Turn that down a bit. And it is hot in the cockpit too, so let's turn that down. Trying to get it just right. It's freaking hot. Almost 80 degrees. Sorry, guys. We're getting there. Turn both of them down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight.
Yes.
Place your large
Thank you.
bags in the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Laptops, handbags, keys, and loose items of
Go to departure.
If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead
Thank
locker.
you.
Once you have safely
Think
secured
this is
your
good.
cabin bag,
We just need
to help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear
it to be
while
cooled
we
down a
wait
bit
for
more.
new customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking zone. Thank you for observing this policy.
Boarding pass, please. And we need this to be turned up. Boarding pass, please. Y'all pixelated. I don't like that. I don't know how to fix that. We're almost done boarding here, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Let's make sure our lighting is good. Think so. Do that. It's a bit high. Just do something like that. And And then the overhead panel can be bright. Alright, cool. Boarding complete. Thank you. Let's sync that. Let's sync the weather. And we can calculate that. We want to force toga, yes. Packs are going to stay on. Config, okay. There we go. Flaps 1. Let's send that to the McDo. And then we could send this to the McDo. And let's just double check everything here. Flaps 1, shift. All that's good, all that's good. We can shut the passenger door. We can go to the ground services. We can turn off our external power. Get rid of all that. We can turn beacon on. Do all that stuff. Speedbird 329. Ready for push and start.
Speedbird 329er. Push and start approved. Face north.
Face north, Speedbird 329.
Departure checks completed. Speedbird 329er. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Yeah, I said that, thanks. I was just clarifying. We could set this to TA now. Let's get this going. All that looks good. Let's turn seatbelt signs on. Door is shut. Perfect. Door is shut. We could lock it. Perfecto. Turn the fuel on. I think that's it for up there. We want tail to the right, please.
Release parking brakes, please.
Releasing.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
I'm gonna start engine 1 first.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
And this needs to come down.
Gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions.
So we're probably gonna get a taxi. Oh shoot. Okay. Let's just focus on this. Probably gonna get a taxi to Echo Alpha all the way to 24. Alpha to Delta. So Echo Alpha to Delta. Available. Starting engine 2.
Pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will
Please
drop
set
from
parking
above.
brakes.
Pull a mask to
Setting parking brakes.
put the mask over your nose and mouth.
Engine 1 is starting.
Hold the mask
Or engine 2 is starting.
strap.
Spooling.
Side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under the seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life
Unlocking
jacket
gear.
inside.
Unlocking gear.
Outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate,
start is good.
Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
Alright, flaps are coming down to 1. We can turn on the
Ladies and gentlemen,
speed auto brake,
you can turn on a reading light using
and I think it's not loading because of this. We need our pitch trim here to be, oh god, I forget what it needs to be. Where do I find that? Departure? Oh, 0.1 down. Okay. I think just like that. 0.1 down. Okay. Flight controls. Full down. Full up. Full left. Full right. And then rudders. Good. We could shut down the APU. Turn on our taxi lights. That's set. This could be set. There we go. Turn off these. Speedbird 329 requesting taxi to runway 24.
Speedbird 329er, runway 24 taxi via Echo Alpha Delta.
Taxi to runway 24 via Echo Alpha Delta. Speedbird 329. I hope that plane doesn't turn into here. Really suck. Okay. He is. I don't know. ATC didn't tell me to stop, so I'll run into him. Yeah, EasyJet. You don't fucked up, Aaron. Sorry, buddy, but you did this to yourself. Alright. Going Alpha. And we could turn predictive wind shear on now. Like so. Turn this to 1. And we could turn terrain on ND on. And the cabin just needs to be checked, which they should be doing here in a second.
cabin crew seats for takeoff.
There we go. We're gonna get our call. Hello.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you.
Speedbird 329er, contact tower on 118.705, safe flight.
Contact tower on 118. Contact tower on 118.705. Speedbird 329. We're gonna stop up here and then we'll call tower here. Set the parking brake. Let's call them up. It's 705. There we go. And we can do our other stuff here. We need those on, that on. Runway turn-off lights on. No smoking is an auto. That's good. We could turn that off. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good. Speedbird 329. Holding short runway 24.
Speedbird 329er, Edinburgh Tower, no delay. A319 on an 8-mile final runway. 24, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
No delay, clear for takeoff, runway 24, Speedbird 329. Alright, this is going to be a fast departure here. 8-mile final. Spool them up 50. And toga. Take off. Come on. Lift off. Lift off. There you go. Positive rate. Gear up. Levers going into climb.
Speedbird 329er, contact departure on 121.205.
Contact departure on 121.205. Speedbird 329. Speedbird 329 with you at 4,000 for 6,000.
Speedbird 329er, Edinburgh departure, identified. Climb flight level 060.
Climb flight level 060. Speedbird 329. It does say transition altitude
Speedbird
is
329er, climb flight level 230.
climb flight level 230. Speedbird 329.
Speedbird 329er, contact Scottish Control on 133.2.
Contact Scottish Control on 133.2. Speedbird 329 with you at 8,700 for flight level 320.
Speedbird 329er, Scottish Control, identified. Good evening.
Alright, 10,000. We could turn those off, turn that off. So the charts say stay at 6,000, don't go above, but this also says do not climb above 6,000 until instructed by ATC, and we were instructed by ATC, so we're gonna do that. Flaps are up, that's all good. Gear is up. We are looking good.
Speedbird 329er, Scottish Control, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Speedbird 329. Got a nice view of Edinburgh there. Let's dim this out. Sleep mode. We're looking good. It is raining by me right now. Downpouring. We can turn terrain on ND off.
Speedbird 329er, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Speedbird 329. We're on our way. It's gonna be a quick flight too. We might do a turnaround. We might go to Ireland next for a turnaround. Just gonna be a very quick flight. Yeah, we might do that. Check the condition. Yeah, that looks good. APU is off, good. Alright, we could turn off the seatbelt signs. I don't think we're gonna get any turbulence here. I could double check though. Oh, there's tons of it. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep it on. Flight level. That. There is none at 380 though, so we'll keep it like.
Climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, speedbird 329. And that is our. That's it for that. So they shouldn't tell us to climb anymore. We could also go to perf. And it'll tell us an optimum once we get up there. We could request. Yeah, that's that. I don't think there. Oh, there is. Okay. There is a category 2 landing for London Heathrow. I think we're just gonna do the regular ILS DME for it though, which we could enter that in now. So if we look at this, our barrow for that is 277. So we could enter the barrow in for that. 277. Put that in there so we don't have to later. I don't think there is going to be no. Let's go out back here. We could also do this because it's friggin' bright back there. Holy shit. Can I wake? Wakey wakey? Please, please? Turn this on real quick. Oh my god, I'm everywhere. Wakey wakey. Thank you. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to sim settings and I wanted to
329er. Expect the Nugger 2 hotel arrival. Descent in about 20 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Expect Edinburgh to arrival, descend in about 20 minutes. Speed we're 329. Alright, let's go to the back. It is friggin' dark now, holy shit. I didn't think it was gonna be so dark. I should have kept the lights on a little bit. Just a tad. 25% should do. There we go. Look out the window. And then we should probably look at the arrival here. What they want us to do. Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. And they're probably going to give us a thing here. So we'll set, once we get up to speed, we're going to set 7,000 in the thing. But they're probably going to descend us manually. Yeah, it looks like they're going to descend us manually here. Very short flight. Very short flight. Take a look here. Oh yeah. Surprised this doesn't have logo lights. What's going on with that? What the hell? I turned them on. That's weird. It doesn't have the logo lights. Just has wing lights. Just fine, but I thought it would have had logo lights. Alright, coming up on our top of descent. Set that to all. That's good. That's one thing I don't like about the A320 is you can't preset the QNH. But let's see what I can do with ATC request. No, I don't think I can do that either. ATIS for EGLL. It's an arrival. Let's see if I can get something from that. Probably not. I don't think there is an ATIS on for them. I'm not getting, oh, I need to turn on traffic, don't I? I'm not getting traffic for some strange reason. Should be. Definitely should be. Why? I don't know. Why ain't I? Weird. Could turn seatbelts off now. I should be getting traffic on here. I don't know why I'm not. Too far out? I know there's traffic because I'm looking at it. It's right there. There it is. I got traffic now. So all doesn't work. So I'll set it to below. should be good here. All right. Got a little bit of weather, 2 hour left here. It's growing behind us as we speak. And there is a little bit of weather at London Heathrow Airport. It looks to be.
Speedbird 329er, contact London Control on 133.6.
Contact London Control on 133.6, Speedbird 329. Damn it. I don't know why I did that. Never a good idea. Speedbird 329 with you at 370.
Speedbird 329er, London Control identified. Good evening.
Good evening. I was looking at the ATIS. Let's look at it together. We're gonna have to set the ATIS in for them, because I want to know the conditions here. So let's put in the ATIS. It is 121.935. 121. And it's 935.
Solid overcast at 4300 feet. Temperature 13. Dew point 10. QNH 1013. Transition level 80. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima. London Heathrow Airport. Information Lima. 18200.
They're gonna change our departing runway,
Departing runway 9 right. Wind
or
conditions.
arriving runway.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at
shut that off. We could probably ask how the runway conditions are. Speedbird 329, how are the runway conditions at London Heathrow?
Speedbird 329er, runway 09er left, closed for rehabilitation works, lighting out of service, runway 09er right, and several taxiways closed due to work in progress.
I don't know if it's raining. Okay. Well, that helps. Runway 09 left is closed apparently.
Speedbird 329er, cleared Nugget 2, hotel into Heathrow. When you're ready, descend. Flight level 200.
Clear the Nugget 2 departure into Heathrow. I'll call ready when I'm ready to descend. Flight level 200. Speedbird 329. We could probably go now. Yeah, why not? We'll wait until we hit the waypoint here, because I don't want to be too far off. They're gonna do everything, so we're really not gonna be on the departure. Let's see. Let's turn off weather. I'm gonna say conditions are wet, but that's just me. It looks like it's friggin' raining. So yeah. I'm gonna do medium. Or good/medium. And we'll have to do our little thing here in a second. One, 2, 7, 9. 1, 2, 7, 9. Do a config 3 here. Speedbird 329 ready for descent.
Speedbird 329er, they requested altitude.
Speedbird 329 ready to descend into Heathrow via the Negro 2 departure.
Speedbird 329er, descend, flight level 200, continue, Nugget 2, hotel arrival.
Alright, I'm gonna do an open descent.
Speedbird 329er, descend altitude 4,000.
Descend to 4,000, Speedbird 329. Transition altitude is 8,000 apparently, according to the ATIS, not 6, because that's what it says on the thing, but ATIS, just gonna listen to the ATIS, because that's what they want us to do. I'm gonna do 2,000. Like so. It's too much. We honestly can do a little bit slower than that. We could probably do 1,200. Even slower. And we have a company message. Bow ops. Okay, that's good. Five A, 5. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we got a thing here. So, terminal 5A, and it's gonna be 517. So it's gonna be that one right there. So that's good. So we'll just get off at November 10, if possible, or November 8, or November 7. Probably November 7, just so we don't have to taxi all the way down there. But that's cool. We got a gate. 517 they said. Yeah, 517. I could probably that. Let's do gates. $517. Do that. Oh, and we did get an ATIS, but it says no ATIS available. Okay. That's cool. And we don't have to do an ADC either. which is cool. We'll keep that up for right now. We honestly don't really need any speed brake. We don't need that. Okay, so yeah. Condition, I set to good medium because I don't know how weather's gonna be down there. It looks bad. Looks like they're about to get hit, so I'm gonna do medium and poor. Might change it to a config full, especially with weather. It does look bad. Yeah, weather's bad. We might even hit into some here. And the ceiling is 1300 from what I saw. Let's just double check that. Arrival. Broken 1500. Overcast 2200. QNH is still, let's just refresh and see if it changed. QNH is now 1013. Broken at 1600. Broken at 2300. It's now 1012. It's always nice. And we will get ground. We'll get ground in here too, so let's move over. Let's get ground on here. 121905. That way we could just switch right on over to ground when we're ready. And then tower is 118. So let's put that in too. 118505. Put that in. On our secondary. The comm is off, which is fine. We got tower in there now, okay. Solid overcast at 43 feet temperature. Yeah, information Lima. Speedbird 329, we have information Lima.
Speedbird 329, roger. Information Lima noted.
I'll let them know when we're on the ground. It does seem like it's getting bad though. Let's yeah. Let's see what we're slowing down to 220. Yeah. Looks like what it's trying to do here. Needs more drag though. Give it more drag. Some speed brake, baby. Let's catch up with green dot before we bring the speed brake back up. Put it to half for right now.
Speedbird 329, contact Heathrow radar on 125.625.
Contact Heathrow radar on 125.625. Speedbird 329 with you at 14,000 feet.
Speedbird 329er, Heathrow radar identified. Good evening, cleared Bovingdon transition. Expect the ILS, runway 9 left approach into Heathrow.
I figured that. Okay, 9 are left. Do that.
Speedbird 329er, Heathrow radar, direct Bovingdon. Cleared for the ILS, runway 9 left approach, Bovingdon transition.
Cleared direct BNN transition. Expect the ILS 9 left. Whoops, I messed that up, but that's fine. Let's edit our flight plan here, because now we have to change it. Arrival, let's do ILS 9 left, approach, BNN, and insert that, and insert, and then we'll, oh no, okay, hold up. Hold up. Let's erase that. Let's just do direct BNN. Insert. Let's do secondary. Let's do secondary flight plan. Arrival. This. Do that. There we go. We're all good now. We're doing it. 9 left. We have to fix all of this now. So that is 279 for our arrival. Let's do perf. It is 1012. Temp is 13 still. And our baro is 279. Config 3. Let's set that. We got drag. We're not gonna make the 7,000, but we have time to fix that here. Let's get flap 1 in. We got dragon. Alright, speed brake is still out. We could put that out. Let's redo our transmission here because we didn't read it correct. Clear the ILS, runway 9 left, approach, BNN transition. Speedbird 329. Alright, let's get this set. Yeah. Set 2500 for right now. Let's refresh this. Let's see if anything has changed. No, 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 no. Okay. Visibility is gonna be fucking terrible. But minimums is... We're still good with minimums. And we have to taxi all the way the fuck back. That's all good. Gate 517. 8,000, okay. So we have to set this now. Whoops, forgot about that. Forgot transition altitude was 8,000. Do that. Alright, we're down 6,000 here. Continuing to 5,000. Turn on LS buttons here.
Air Portugal 65, turn left heading 295.
Still good. We could activate our approach now.
Speedbird 329er, contact Heathrow Tower on 124.48 crossing, Charlie Foxtrot 09er Lima.
Contact Heathrow Tower on 124.48.
Speedbird 329er, contact Heathrow Tower on 124.48.
Contact Heathrow Tower on 124.48. Speedbird 329.
Air Portugal 65, descend.
Speedbird 329 with you at 3,200. Forgot to do everything here.
Speedbird 329er, Heathrow Tower, identified. Speedbird 329, continue approach, runway 9er left.
Continue approach, runway 9er left. Speedbird 329.
Speedbird 329er, Heathrow Tower, speed 160 till 4 nautical miles. Speedbird 329er, winds 180 at 9er. Runway 9er left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 9er left. Speedbird 329. We are botching this approach here. There's the rain. Gear down. My plane. A little bit low. Let's bring it up a bit. Winds are a bit feisty.
$500.
500. Oh my, we're very fucking low. Okay. We're all good.
100 above.
100 above.
Minimum.
Minimums. Airport in sight.
100.
100.
50. 30. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. Check.
What a fucking landing. That was... The wind was pushing me. We'll try and take this exit here. Good. Turn on the brake fans. Winds were pushing me like crazy.
Speedbird 329er, welcome to Heathrow. Contact ground on 121.905.
Contact ground on 121.9005. Speedbird 329. Speedbird 329, holding short taxiway Alpha, requesting taxi to gate 517.
Speedbird 329er, taxi to Terminal 5, A gate 517 via Alpha 8 Alpha. Good day.
Taxi to Terminal 5A, gate 517 via Alpha 8 Alpha. Speedbird 329. Okay, just waiting for APU. Let's get this going.
Portugal 65, Heathrow Tower. Speed 160 till 4 nautical miles. Air Portugal 65, Heathrow Tower. Winds 170 at 9er. Runway 9er left, cleared to land.
Alright, we could turn off the brake fans. That's all done. Runway turn off lights can come off. We could turn the APU bleed on. Where is APU bleed? APU bleed. APU bleed. We could turn this off. We can disarm the ground spoilers. We could bring flaps back up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten
we could shut down engine 2 here.
Please make sure you take all your checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Turn off the LS buttons. We're gonna do a turnaround here in Heathrow. It's just Speedbird 329 because I'm not changing my thing. It is definitely raining. Good thing I set the conditions to poor because yeah. We're gonna have to refill everything too. D-board, it's a little bit of a process, but we'll get it. Doing a turnaround.
Air Portugal 65, welcome to Heathrow. Contact ground on 121.905.
What? Alright. Gotta turn here to Alpha.
Air Portugal 65, Heathrow ground. Taxi to Terminal 2B, Gate 237R via Alpha, Kilo, Bravo, Kilo. Good day.
We want 517. 512. Planes are getting pushed back. $517. Let's just take a look at what's going on. Okay. What's this one? We had a marshaller. I was told it's the other one. This isn't 517. I can't see you, dude. Do I have to move up a bit? Yeah. Oh. Please cut engines. Okay, cool. Speed brake on. Not speed brake, the fucking parking brake on. We could shut off the passenger seatbelt signs, shut that down, shut this down, shut this down, beacon off. APU can stay running. Yeah, that's fine. We could deboard. Let's get GSX going here with the deboarding. We need the GPU. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's turn that on. Let's turn those off. Perfect. Are we gonna get a jetway? Deboarding was requested. Okay. Just a waiting game. How bad did we park? Because, terrible. Okay. That's fine though. Are you going to work? Get the jetway. Let's open the door. Turn this to standby. We didn't turn this off. We didn't do a bunch of shit. I need these people off my plane though. Is GSX just not working? I need to restart it. Do a little something like this. There we go. Deboarding requested. And we will file another flight plan here while that works. Keep everything the way it is. Let's get this. Alright, let's get a new flight plan here. I'm gonna show you the landing thing. Let's do that real quick. Statistics. Wasn't too bad. Okay. Block time was 1:18. Flight time was 59 minutes. Landing rate was 215.63. Landing G-force was 1.03. Distance covered was 352 nautical miles. Fuel burn was 5,676 pounds of fuel. Passengers, we had 112, and landing speed was 128. Not bad. Not bad. We're gonna go to Ireland. I would like to go to Dublin. Dublin Airport seems nice. That's gonna be another quick flight. That's gonna be shorter than this one. Maybe we won't go to Dublin. I kind of do want to go to Dublin though. Let's turn off the weather. That's gonna be like super quick. We could do it. Let's do a Dublin. We'll do a Dublin. That's fine. Alright. While I get that set up. Dublin Airport. ICA code. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. How am I not signed in? I don't know why I'm not signed in. What the hell? Hold up a minute. I don't know why I'm not signed in to anything. Try another way. Alright, let's do this here. Alright, let's go to SimBrief here. I don't know why that did what it did. Probably signed me out of all of my accounts too. Alright, let's create a new flight plan. 329. Dublin. I'll do Just setting up the flight. All good there, all good, all good. Generate that. Good there. Alright, we got a flight plan. Push this over there. Let's see how we're doing on boarding. I think we might be done. Not yet. We could shut those cargo doors now. There is a plane. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Look at that. British Airways. Are you gonna turn next to me? That'd be amazing. Turn next to me. Turn in. Nope. A lot of British Airways here. Turn that off. Yes. Still deboarding. Alright. While we deboard, I will be right back. I believe everything is set up for, yep, we got our new flight, so that's good. We'll fly one more flight. We'll wait to deboard. I'll be right back. it looks like we're done deboarding. So let's get everything set up here. Let's get our refueling done. We can do this. There we go. All good there. Aircraft was not loaded. Do this. And we could refuel. Let's get everything set up here.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
There we go. All good there. We need to ATC request. Let's get our ATIS here is 121-9er-35. 121-9er-35, I said. Right? Yeah.
Wind 180 at 9er. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, scattered at 1500 feet. Broken at 2100 feet. Solid overcast at 4300 feet. Temperature 13. Dew point 10. QNH 1013. Transition level 80 advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima. London Heathrow Airport.
That's good.
Information Lima.
We are gate 517. And it is EGLL. Let's send that on over. What's it want? I think it wants cargo doors. Did it refuel me? Oh no, he's doing it now. Okay. Let's get the weather. Receive messages. Got that. Got an arrival messages. Good. Alright. That's all good. We could go to init. We could request this here. We are Speedbird 329. Oh, whoops. Speedbird 329 again. Our cost index is 27. And our cruise altitude is going to be 34,000 feet. report the winds here. Good. And we will wait till we get our clearance here. We are fueling. And we're just waiting for our clearance. There we go. Depart request status. EGL received, being processed. Close that. Okay. Clear to... Okay, that's fine. Maintain 6,000. Put 6,000 up here. Departure on 121.205. That's not ground, that's departure frequency. 121. Yeah. Squawk 25. Yep, got it. Expect runway 24.
Boarding requested.
That's not the right clearance here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
That's not the right clearance. Unable.
Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat.
Let's just get clearance up here. Clearance is on 12198. Let's get that going here. Speedbird 329 requesting clearance to Dublin International.
Working on that clearance. Stand by. Speedbird 329er, you still have an open flight plan. Please be sure to close that one first via the new flight button.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Do that. Alright. We gotta do that all over. I messed that up. ATSU. AOC. ATC request. Pre-departure. We're doing 517. Information Lima. EGLL. Send that over. We got messages here. Okay. We'll wait for them to come through. Alright, there we go. That looks good. Let's close that. And we should be getting another one here. Airport look up. Let's get our thing here. Should tell us what ground is. Alright. Squawk 6422. We will maintain 6,000, which we have up there. Departure on 125. Runway 9 right. Okay, good. I don't know what frequency airport lookup. EGLL. Ground is 1210905. But for what? Yeah, for what runway though? That's not the right one, but I will. Nope. No. We'll code that. Put that in. Okay. That's all good. Let's set our departure here, and then we'll figure that out. So 9 right. And it's gonna be via the CP5J, yeah. And then no transition. Okay. We'll put that into our thing here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead,
Arrival.
drop your items.
I don't know which one is ground.
Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all
I could ask though.
seatbelt
I got
connected
clearance. Okay.
departure.
Um,
No smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Speedbird 329. What's the ground frequency for departures on runway 9 right?
Speedbird 329er. Heathrow ground 121.905.
Okay, so it is 9005. Why is it still stuck on? It's not. Okay. Okay. Sick. We got that. We'll put the ILS in for runway 28 left via control that one. I don't see any transitions. Okay, we'll insert that and double check it here. Looks good. Double check everything. Let's get the APU going here. Flap is open, starting APU.
Ground, good day, Air Portugal 98 Lima, request pushback and start.
Air Portugal 908 Lima, pushback and start approved. Face south.
APU is available. Turn the APU bleed on. Turn off external power here.
Facing south, Air Portugal 98 Lima, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags,
And then we're gonna do a ground crew.
You are seated in an emergency
So let's do
front row bulkhead seat
119.99.
to an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board.
Let's see how this works.
Can now be fastened, ready
I don't think it's gonna work great, but
Thank you for observing this policy.
do that. Why'd it do that? Let's get the jetway back. We are not done here. Just wondering. Cockpit to ground, starting APU.
Roger. APU start acknowledged. Ground to flight deck, all done. Safe flight. See you next time.
That's pretty cool. See if it fully works. Let's see if I could tell them a direction and shit. Really test it. Let's have them connect it real quick. Cockpit to ground. Connect the tug.
Tug on the way.
There we go. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's gonna connect the tug.
Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Alright. Go back to tower ground here. We're all connected there. We're gonna start closing everything up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small
Ground,
items
Air Portugal 98 Lima. Request taxi.
God damn, dude.
Air Portugal 98 Lima. Runway 9 right taxi. Via Kilo Alpha. Link 52, November 11.
Please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Taxi via Kilo Alpha Link 52 November 11.
Cabin crew, board
Air
up your
Portugal
passengers.
98 Lima.
Please leave the aircraft.
Okay. All loaded up here. We could send that to the McDo. We could do our departure here. Force Toga is gonna be yes. We could sync the load sheet here. Sync the weather. Calculate all of that. Down 0.5. Send that to the McDo. Could accept this here. Set that up. Speedbird 329 ready for push and start.
Speedbird 329er. Heathrow ground. Push and start approved. Face south.
Face south. Speedbird 329. Alright. Cockpit to ground, you could start the pushback. We want to face south, please.
Ground to flight deck. Release parking brake. Tug will push you facing south.
Parking brake released. And
Ground to flight deck. Cleared for engine start in sequence.
starting engine 1. Engine 1 going.
Engine 1 start acknowledged.
That's a slow pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we
What
now
is going on?
demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus.
Oh, it's glitchy as shit. Okay. Well, it's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus.
Are we gonna face south though?
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions.
I believe we are. I believe that's what it's doing. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. Okay, engine 1 is starting.
Life jackets and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that
Starting engine 2.
useful exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage
Roger.
on board.
Engine 2 start acknowledged.
Seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. Must
It
be
is
fastened
a super painfully slow pushback though,
recommend that
but
you keep
it's
it
cool nonetheless. You get to talk to ground. That's something I didn't
pull a mask towards you.
think we would have.
Put the mask
We should probably get seatbelt signs going.
Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own
Oh, there you go.
before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch.
Something's going on over there. I don't know what's going on, but
Together. Pull the strap to adjust.
that's
Inflate the life jacket.
glitchiness to its max there.
When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube.
Ground to flight deck. Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Your tray table must now be stowed.
Parking brake set. Both engines started. Clear to disconnect.
Belt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
Alright, we'll do our flight checks here. We'll do both engines started. That's good.
Dimming the lights. You can turn on a reading light using the
Full up,
controls above your head or in your armrest.
full down.
Ground to flight deck. Bypass pin removed. We've
Left.
disconnected and crew is clear. You're good to go. Safe flight. See you next time.
Thank you. Have a good day. And then we want to be down 0.5 here. Alright. Flap 1. That's set, that's set, that's set. Good, good, good. Taxi. Turn that off. Speedbird 329 requesting taxi to runway 9 right.
Speedbird 329er, Taxi to runway 9er right via Alpha, link 53, Yankee, November 11. Air Portugal 908 Lima, contact tower on 124.48.
Taxi to runway 9 right via Alpha, link 53, Yankee, November 11. Speedbird 329. I do not know where that is. So it's Alpha, link 53, so it's Alpha, hold up a minute. 9 right, okay. Link 53, November 11. Oh, okay. Could start our push. Not really push, but taxi. Please don't turn in here.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Air Portugal 98 left.
Link 53, he said. Oh, there is a line. That's good. Holy shit. Speedbird 329. Where are we in the departure sequence?
Speedbird 329er, you are number 1 departure.
That's not right. We might just have to get in front of everyone here. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be unrealistic, but I don't think any of us want to wait, to be honest. Turn that on. Turn our predictive wind shear on. Yeah, I know it's not legit, but I'm not sitting here for 12 hours and that doesn't wanna. I don't think Say Intentions knows where the AI is like Beyond does. So we'll just get behind this guy. Unless he's glitching. I think he might be glitching, because let's get in front of this guy. Do that. We need tower. Speedbird 329 holding short, runway 9 right. They should give us a frequency here. They should have gave it before.
Speedbird 329er. Contact tower on 124.48 for departure clearance.
Contact tower on 124.48 for departure clearance. Just scroll for 15 hours, 48. There we go. Let's get that in. Let's do that, that. Beacon was on. Ding the cabin. We need to do that again. Speedbird 329, holding short, runway 9 right.
Speedbird 329er. Heathrow Tower, runway 09 right. Winds 170 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Speedbird 329. Well, we didn't shut down our APU. Let's do that. Whoopsie. Let's do that before we do anything else. Just wasting fuel.
Takeoff, Ryan, Air Portugal 98 Lima. Thank you.
Alright, 50%. Toga. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Lever climb.
Speedbird 329er, contact departure on 125.625.
Contact departure on 125.625. Speedbird 329. One, 2, 5, 625. All right, 1, 2, 5. Speedbird 329 with you at 3,000 feet for 6,000 feet.
Speedbird 329er, Heathrow radar identified, climb flight level 110.
Climb flight level 110, Speedbird 329. Alright, landing gear up.
Speedbird 329er, climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, Speedbird 329.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's 8,000, which is transition. That's not right. Even ADA says it, so. Alright, we might need wipers here.
Speedbird 1363, turn left, heading 320 vectors for the ILS runway 9 left approach.
Alright, 10,000. Landing lights can come off. That can come off. We're all good. Terrain can come off.
Speedbird 329er, climb flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280. Speedbird 329. Oh, wipers don't work. Okay. That's fine, but we're in the midst of it here. Speedbird 329, just to report, the visibility is 0 at flight level 13,000 and below.
Speedbird 329er, visibility 0 reported at flight level 130 and below. Noted.
I thought we were just about to pop out. That's why I said 130 and below, but
radar today, Air Portugal 98, climbing to flight level 106.
I still can't see a single thing.
Lima, Heathrow radar identified. Climb flight level 280, turn right heading 275, vectors to Golgsea, then as filed sail. Speedbird 329er, contact London Control on 132.84.
Contact London Control on 132.84. Speedbird 329.
Speedbird 329er, climb flight level 340. Speedbird 1. Air Portugal 908 Lima, direct Golgsea, then as filed, please.
Speedbird 329 with you at 17,600.
Speedbird 329er, London Control identified. Good evening.
Oh, we broke out, finally. I guess I'll say the last one Speedbird 329 with you at flight level 19,000 for flight level 340. Just to let him know.
Speedbird 329er, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Speedbird 329. Winds are tough. I'm keeping seatbelt signs on. Oof. Can I change? No. Yeah, that's fine. Keep it like that. That's some friggin' weather. What's I don't even know our optimal. But we got some weather.
Speedbird 329er, expect a Nairi 1 uniform arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
Okay. Expect the Nairi 1 arrival. Speedbird 329. Okay, so we gotta do some cutting here. Flight plan. Do secondary flight plan. We want, I don't even know what we want, to be honest. PEMDA. Okay, so we want to delete. Speedbird 329, what runway can we expect in Dublin?
Speedbird 329er, expect runway 16 at Dublin.
16, okay. expect runway 16, speedbird 329. So they're changing everything up on me. And it was the Nari 1. You. Okay. Okay. We need to edit the shit out of this here. Secondary. ILS 16. There's Nary 1U. We need to delete a bunch of shit here. We need to delete Lemgu. And battery. So it goes direct. Okay. Do that. And then we could insert this into there. And we'll go direct MEPDOG. I think that should look good. Just be sure here. Looks exactly how it does. Okay. It's the best I could get it. Just do that. We have a thick layer of clouds though. That's insane. How's the weather in okay. Looks good. Just double check. No, it does not. Weather looks terrible. There's so much weather coming into London. It's probably the worst time to do this. Alright. Had to amend the route here. Alright, we could shut that off. We can call, and let's take a look at our oh, there is none. Okay. switch this to below. We just have so much weather. And winds are insane. What's the temps at? Alright. Looking good. Yeah, I switched to say intentions, by the way. While we wait. There is no other runway that we can do. Dublin. Okay. We're landing this too. This is gonna be fun in that weather. The conditions are so bad there right now. Like, I'm gonna set this to poor. And we're doing runway 16. So we need like max rev, flat full. Like, that's how bad it is. I don't know if we'll be able to land it, but not a config 3 arrival though. We'll get fuel when we get closer. So bad. I see a plane out there. I don't think he's showed up on our radar yet. But I see him. We need the ATIS. Actually, this will tell us. Let's just tune the ATIS here. Let's get it through our charts. Double 124.53. 53. Listen to that.
Broken at 8,000 feet. Temperature 10. Dew point 9er. QNH 1004. Transition level 70. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested, all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information hotel. Dublin Airport, information hotel. 2030 Zulu. Arriving runways 1610 left. Departing runways 1610 right. Wind 075 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 1400 feet. Scattered at 5,000 feet. Broken at 8,000 feet. Temperature 10.
View at 1400, scattered at 5, broken at 8. Transition level is 7,000.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions.
Alright. That's good. Oh, I see him now. There he is. He's coming. Alright, let's input some of this information into our MCDU here. Alright, temp is 10. That's not what I wanted. Temp, 10. QNH is 1004. Our barrow for the ILS is 420. And we could get winds from this. Let's just do this. So it's 070 at 07. 070 at 07. We're doing a full. Leave that like that. Bring this down. We have constraints on. I don't have any arrival charts, so I don't know how this looks. Yeah, Navigraph gives me absolutely zero arrival charts. So all I have is the ILS chart for runway 16. So I don't know what to descend to. We have a company message. Let's take a look at that here. ATSU. AOC, receive messages. Bow ops, no ADC required. That's good. We'll probably get another one with the gate info, I hope. We'll do 24,000 for right now, just because that's what it shows on here. I don't have any charts for this, so except for the ILS. Speedbird 329 ready for descent.
Speedbird 329er cleared 9RI1, uniform into Dublin. When you're ready, descend flight level 260.
Descend to flight level 260, Speedbird 329. Transition levels 7,000. QNH is 1004. Let's put this in here. 1004. $26,000. I don't know what other. Speedbird 329 leveling off at 26,000.
Speedbird 329er, roger, maintain flight level 260.
If you say so, I'm gonna turn those back on. Hope I'll get cleared down sooner here. Sooner or later. What going on? ATC's not clearing me down further. I'll let them do their thing.
Speedbird 329er, contact Dublin on 132.58.
Contact Dublin on 132.58, Speedbird 329. Speedbird 329 with you at 26,000 feet.
Speedbird 329er, Dublin identified. Good evening.
Speedbird 329 requesting descent.
Speedbird 329er, they requested altitude.
Requesting 7,000 feet for the arrival to runway 16.
Speedbird 329er, descend altitude 7,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Thank you. You're probably gonna need some speed brake.
Speedbird 329er, descend altitude 3,000.
Descend to 3,000, Speedbird 329. We got another company message here. Telex with our gate information. Terminal 2, okay, let's see here. Terminal 2, and it's gonna be 407. Oh, Terminal 2, okay. And it's gonna be 405T. Okay. Got that. get GSX. Gate 405 T. Let's do that. Which is perfect because we could probably take Bravo 2 to Tango and then we'll be there. So it's going to be a very short taxi.
Speedbird 329, contact Dublin. Approach on 119.555.
Oh, I missed what he just said. Oh, he didn't say anything. Oh. Contact Dublin approach on 119.555. Speedbird 329. Alright, so it's 119. What is up? Okay, yeah, I know. Thanks. And then it's gonna be 555. We could turn the speed brake off though. Thanks for the reminder. Speedbird 329 with you at 13,300 feet for 3,000 feet.
Speedbird 329, Dublin approach. Identified. Good evening. Cleared a ULT 1 Tango transition. Expect the ILS runway 16 approach into Dublin.
Cleared the ULT 1 transition. Expect the ILS runway 16 approach into Dublin. Speedbird 329. I can never say those approaches. They're just... they're terrible. I'll turn our LS buttons on. Here are the ceilings. Let's just double check our winds. Oh, wait, we need to do more. Shit, forgot about that. Let's check our fuel. We need to do stuff here. It's gonna be 133.5 plus 6.7, which is 140.2. 140.2. That's good. We're not going to be able to really make that, are we? How are the conditions? We could do medium. QNH. Let's check the QNH here. Temperature is 10. Let's go back here. Temperature is 10. I don't think it said that. I think it said a temperature 11.
329, direct after. Cleared for the ILS runway 16 approach. ULT 1 Tango transition.
Direct BAPTA cleared the ILS runway 16 approach. Okay, let's go direct. And let's go direct BAPTA. Insert that. $10,000 feet. That's gonna be tough to get, so let's do that.
Heading 325.
That direct was crazy. Let's try to slow it down a bit too. Go to 180. Get a thing of flaps in. Get a second thing of flaps in. $3,000 is crazy. Let's enable the approach.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
BAPTA, okay, so we have till Garrett to do it, so we should be good. Alright.
Speedbird 329er. Contact Dublin Tower on 128.8.
Contact Dublin Tower on 128.8. Speedbird 329. Speedbird 329 with you at 4,100.
Speedbird 329er, Dublin Tower. Roger, continue approach. Runway 16.
Flaps full. And we could arm the thing here. Turn that on. I can't see. I'm gonna have to wait. I legit cannot see. How much do I have for alternate? Because if I can't see, then alternate we have 24 minutes. Okay, we have 30 minutes for the final, so should be good. Alright, I'm getting some visibility here. Still can't see. Let's turn off that. Okay. I don't have the runway in sight yet. Alright, gear down.
Speedbird 329er, Dublin Tower, wind 070 at 7. Runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16, Speedbird 329. Let's get ground. Oh, well, that's not gonna help. Alright, runway in sight. Runway in sight, Speedbird 329. Flap is open. APU starting. And it's my plane. Oh, I took it out of climb, apparently. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I know I took it.
$1,000.
1,000. Still a little bit of rain. Not as bad as fucking Heathrow though. I'll tell you that much. We're 1 white, 3 red. We need to adjust.
100 above.
100 above.
Minimum.
Minimum.
100. 50. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
Oh, that was terrible. I did not expect that. Continue braking. Brake, 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 brake. There we go. Brake, 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 brake.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be
Speedbird
leaving their
329er,
seats for
welcome to Dublin.
safety-related
Contact ground on
However,
130.79er.
we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may
Contact
now
ground on 130.79er. Speedbird 329. Do that. Let's shut everything down. Turn on the APU bleed. 79er it said. That was a terrible landing. 130 he said, right? Yeah. Speedbird 329 with you on Alpha off of runway 16. Taxi to gate 405 Tango.
Speedbird 329er, Dublin ground. Taxi to Terminal 2, Gate 405T via Link 2, Foxtrot 1, Link 1, Tango. Good day.
Taxi to Terminal 2 Gate 405 Tango via Link 2 Foxtrot 1 Link 1 Tango. Have a good day. That's not the gate. It's over here, pal. We're gonna have to turn way into this. there. All that's good, all that's good. Good, good, good. Shutting down engines.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
We need to put ground into here. Good. And I think they grant to cockpit. Please connect the GPU.
Ground to flight deck. All done. Safe flight. See you next time.
That's not gonna work. Okay, let's deboard. Let's get GSX to request deboarding. And we will get the GPU in here. Bing, beacon can come off. Oh, that's good. Shut all of that off. Turn this off. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This needs to come off. Oh shit. Perfect. Perfect, perfect.
When disembarking, please take care and hold onto the handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children, and for your own safety, do not walk underneath the wing.
Alright, we are done. Welcome to Dublin, guys. Let's check the flight here, because I know it wasn't good. Yeah. It wasn't bad. I mean, didn't feel good. Let's see here. Block time was an hour 10 minutes. Flight time 53 minutes. Landing rate was 418.92. Landing G-force was 1.08. We covered a distance of 321 nautical miles. Fuel burn was 6,041 pounds of fuel. We had 174 passengers. Landing speed was 132. And that is that for that. Everything is shut down except for the ring lights, which we could probably shut off here. Let them do their thing. Shut those down. Strobes are on auto. Good, good, good. Perfect. Everything's shut down. We're just unloading everything. That was fun. That is it from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll let this all play out, give you guys some music, and then I'll end it. Peace out.
Niner 5, Dublin ground. Taxi to Terminal 2, Gate 404R via Sierra 5, Sierra. Hold short of runway 34, then Alpha, link 2. Good day.